Hi, could I have the camera sales department, please? Hi, purchased a Canon camera there yesterday, and the battery's only lasting about a half hour after continuous shooting. Is there any way I can go in there and see if there's anything I can do? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See, that's why Amazon is not for me. I bought my camera at a store that was sold to me by a salesperson. I went in there, researched, and I had a few residual questions, and they answered them because they have a passion for cameras. So Amazon is not the answer to everything. Stop going to it. Figure Amazon is like Radio Shack. It's where you get your little bits and pieces. Where the fuck am I going to get that? That's fine. Get that from Amazon. Buy your equipment from a retailer. That's it. When I first moved downtown, that was my bus stop. I worked in Burbank, so I'd take the bus because it was cheaper than paying $250 a month for parking. I gotta learn how to adjust these things on the fly so I don't turn into invisible Irishman. That's better. It would be really nice if I could find people who grew up in the Southern California region to, everyone's got something they need to explain about their area they grew up in to qualify against the stereotypes. And homeboy last night was really friendly, but he wanted to make it apparent that, hey, I'm not gonna have you come into my neighborhood and tell me the story about where I grew up. So it's a valid point. The point is, I don't really necessarily need to go out and do this on my own. I don't know everything. Grew up in Southern California and been all over the place, so I just don't like being pigeonholed as being kind of ignorant or dumb or something like that. And it's like, that's not the point. I'd love to get locals to come with me into their neighborhoods and explain some things that are just like off the narrative, and would love to have an accurate depiction told by people in the area. So if you grew up in an area in Southern California and you think that there's something interesting for you to show me, please hit me up and I will do my best. Most people don't pay attention to the neon in this station. I just noticed it just now. I was like, holy shit, I forgot. There's really cool neon that they decided to pad the budget for the red line. It's a Saturday morning, so the metro is really quiet. But this is the best way to get around between downtown and Hollywood.
A train to Union Station has arrived.
Yeah.
$3 million. Yeah, I'm really lucky. So what are they really trying to tell the public?
Business as usual politician.
Yes, what are they trying to tell the public? Well, no, fuck you. We don't want to pay benefits. So we're hoping you'll die. The new Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
No, you're not wrong. I don't.
What other explanation will we have? Yeah, well, that's it. Just be kind to people.
Sometimes it's all you can do, but it doesn't cost anything, so it's easy to do. What's that? Yeah, what is that?
VW commercial?
Drive with pleasure or something like that?
No, if you make somebody smile, you change the world. Where are you from?
I live here, but
I'm
from
sorry.
Orange County originally.
Oh.
How about you?
Well, I grew up from South Africa.
You know about the Rose Bowl flea market, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
See, that's your DNA, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
You bought a few antiques there before?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, writing table.
Exactly, me too.
Next stop is 7th Street Medical Center. Exit
That's
here.
it.
How old are you? Oh shit. Yeah, you got 6 years. 6 years for Medicare, right? Alright, this is my stop. It was a pleasure meeting you. Where are you headed? What's that? Oh, MacArthur Park? Well, anyways, nice meeting you. Give me it. What's that? What's up, G? See, that's bullshit. People take mass transit in LA. Even though I only took it one stop, it's still super duper great. And look at that, I met someone on the train. He's going to MacArthur Park to use the restroom. I don't know if that came out, but that was interesting. Nice guy. Never even noticed that before. Put this shit down. Thank you very much. Look at this. I've been wasting hours and hours of time that something that costs $8.19 will fix in a jiffy. Well, I wasn't going to do self-checkout, but I'm not interested in waiting in a line.
Remember to grab your receipt.
Thank you, robot. Have a nice day. The question is about self-checkout. But now it's like the fact that you're even walking into a building is a miracle in itself, so the convenience of that. That's a new target. It didn't take anyone's jobs. It just kind of stopped a few things being had. There we go. I love those old reflective button signs. Use the reflective buttons like the old freeway signs. Hey, I know that dog. I know you.
You know what, son?
I know that guy's voice. This guy has been riding his bike with his Viking horns for at least half a decade. Oh. He's not singing because he's got an escort. Oh, there he goes. Wonderful. Why he's being so quiet? He's usually, you can hear him blocks away. Maybe he's hungry, that's why he's eyeballing that little hot dog stand. Oh, don't get hit by a bus. There he goes, he's waving to us, he's okay. And the procession's going to continue. Where's he going? Hello, you almost kicked me, dude. Now I'm gonna return the favor and kick you, dick. That's kind of messed up. I don't want to impeach anyone's character, but usually when you see me being disrespectful to someone, usually because they've been an overt asshole to me previously. Sometimes it's just that I have a hair trigger, but just to be playful about it, just to show them that, hey, you're not going to fuck with me, but at the same time, I'm not going to make a federal case out of it. That guy's biggest offenses, though, is just the way he kind of goes in and out of traffic and almost causes accidents. So overall, he's kind of a dick. So I'm like the only one that appreciates this 60s office building architecture. People are like, oh, the building's ugly, but no, I think it's cool. This is the money laundering district. And there's some legitimate transactions too. Orange County, it's amazing how many say that the only time they went to downtown LA was to go shop for their engagement ring or their wedding ring. And if you look real closely, that jewelry retailer used to be a theater. That's the Marquee. I already know that they're not going to let me film in there, so hopefully I can take a peek inside. Hope they're not honking at me. Like Mr. Magoo. We'll just do a quick walk by. Heavily altered. I hope they don't see me. Hopefully I can get something in there. Oh, you can't see. It's easier when the doors are open. But yeah, it's an old theater. And it's just repurposed like a lot of the theaters were. The ones that are on Broadway, some of the smaller ones, they were just turned into retail stores and they sold tube socks and Levi's. So there's always work being done. There's lots and lots and lots of construction jobs around here. There we go. This is actually kind of fun. I'm usually too cool for school with anything to do with this, but people don't really look at me strangely, I guess, because everyone else is doing it. It's not that big a deal. So I'm just gonna roll with it. How much?
Hi, how are you, bro?
Good, thank you. Here, just one chocolate though. All right, you're welcome. And adjust. No, it's gonna be difficult. This is gonna take a lot of practice. F11, there we go. If I wanna see what's in the background, maybe. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's cool. All right, well, enough about me.
I know, we were watching it. Oh, we could do this one. All we have to
Little underappreciated things. These are orange trees, so when they blossom, it's awesome. So sometimes when I walk through here on the way home from work, all the trees will be popping with orange blossoms. I watched that building get built from scratch. That was a parking lot. And then a little over a year later, there it is. Rich people waiting to move into the neighborhood. It is kind of cool. I mean, it was a parking lot, and now at night, even though they turn on the lights in the units, even though nobody's in it, just to make it look like it's occupied. But just having lights on it in the distance instead of a shadowy parking lot. The parking lots are okay to go, except for my parking lot, because I need my view. This mural was going to set a record, but now the record is going to be for longest mural in history. I think they've been working on it for about 2 years.